Camaro.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
50 set, 380. Watch the screen. Regular. Screen. Undercut.
This is Alvin Kamara, made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
Hold the run, hold. 58, right over there. 72.
On second down, Kamara. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
56. I'm here all day. Regular.
Throwing is Brady on third down, and he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
4 yards on the dump off at second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Big end. Switch. Hey, Alabama.
On the ground, this is Kamara, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On third down, Brady. And Jeffrey's got it. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, they have to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Hey, set. Alabama. 380. Target. Let's go on. No, 66. 58. Mike. Down to lose 1. Hey, wahoo. Hey.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Delaney Walker with touchdown number 12 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
20. Go Bandit.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. On the ground, Kamara. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
Brady's throw there complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. And that's complete to Jeffrey. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. So that one will be accepted. On play action, now Brady. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate down but alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Hey, dude.
To throw on third down, Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the home. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
Hey, set, 53. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Get that one. Check it, reload.
Brady now on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down.
72.
From the 29, Brady. It's caught, Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does. I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
But we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Alert! Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Hey, let's get that ball, D, let's get that ball. Sugar!
Brady now on first down. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot.
What you just...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in-route.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz...
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. They go play action. Mariota buying time to his left. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
One. Check. Crouch.
Off the play fake, Mariota. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. Alshon Jeffrey so dangerous even when a defender's near him.
He's got such a big body, ability to run, positions himself well, excellent control. And you're exactly right. Even if people are draped on him, he often comes up with the catch. He really symbolizes what people are looking for in receivers in today's NFL.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Mariota. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. First down now, but the clock continues to move. From the red zone now, Mariota. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll run it with Kamara. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. One back in the game. That's Jones. 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Ronald Jones as the first. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. They start the second half with Kamara. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Throwing on second down, Mariota, and he'll hit his tight end, Walker.
Well, they were unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota, and that will be incomplete. Had to pass there, third and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for third and short, because when it's third and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
That'll be a 44-yard boot. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Play fake, Mariota. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Again, it's Kamara, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long. From the gun, Mariota. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly third and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And this offense takes over in great shape right now. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Still first down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now following the touchdown, here comes this offense back out onto the field as they will take over with a 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
58, come on. You must be getting three. Check out.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Keep playing hard.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, let's get set, lunch. Hey, motion backfield.
Toss play, Kamara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Illegal block in the back. Offense. Still 2nd down.
Yeah, baby.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
This is Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
And his kick is good. Not by much. It was leaking oil in the end, but he tucks it. The football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Alabama, 380. Pick it up.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Back to throw. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on first and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Kamara trying again. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Alvin Kamara, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front.
Wow, I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them.
So with the lead now at 4, they'll try to go for 2 to at least get it to 6 with a 2-point conversion. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards. So with a lead at 5, the book definitely says go for 2 here to try to get it to a 7-point differential. To throw is Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So Matthew Stafford in the offense. Down by 6. 1:06 to play. A chance to end this season with a bang as they come up with a 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll look to throw.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. And that's going to be intercepted. Taken by the Pro Bowler, Eric Weddle. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Running with Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl quarterback Denzel Ward. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.